Houston at Texas. Interesting matchup. I can't figure out what's going on with Texas. I thought they'd be better than what they are, but maybe just handing the game to Rodney Terry maybe wasn't the greatest of ideas for Texas, but they get an opportunity to knock off Houston. Can they tonight, Drew? Get it done.
Sure, Joe. I mean, it's still early in the Roddenberry administration, so we'll see how it goes here in Austin. Tough game for the Longhorns, and you kind of talked about it. A little bit of a rough start, and it's been rough recently. I mean, they're just 1-4 against the spread their last five, and actually they're 6-14 ATS on the season. So talk about
Mm.
overpriced. I mean, 6 wins and 14 losses. 20 games on the year and you've been burning cash. That's something to just kind of notice here, guys. When you get a big brand like Texas and they are burning cash like that, watch out betting the Longhorns. It's an interesting number here, -5 right there in, Foul Fest territory, but I don't think it's large enough. I think Houston's the side here. I mean, it's a primetime game, 9 p.m., nationally televised. And Houston, one of the best teams in the country, in my opinion, Joe. They've won two straight, both straight up and against the spread. And if you want to kind of dig into what Houston maybe going against them, they did lose their first two road games in conference. Kelvin Sampson, there were some
Mm.
question marks there, but they've since, and I bring that up because it's Big 12 and it's their first year in the Big 12. One thing that I had circled betting wise is the new teams, UCF, Cincinnati, Houston, BYU, when they go on the road to these new venues and there's a lot of travel in the Big 12, it's spread out, maybe looking to fade them. And they lost their first two games in conference, but they righted the ship last time out in one of the most difficult places to play in the whole country at BYU. They
Mm.
won by 7. It's the same spot Texas just lost by 12. So we get a common opponent here with a big spread in between, and it's pointing towards Houston as the better team. They've been the better team to bet on all season long. And we talk about the Moody Center going on the road here in Austin. Both UCF and Texas Tech went in here to the Moody Center and won outright. I think Houston does it again. I think they win by margin here, Joe. Bet the Cougars tonight against Texas.